All right, everyone, welcome back to another match of Go streaming, gaming, whatever you call it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because, because of you guys, because you guys are subscribed, you guys like the video, and you guys have been sharing. I mean, more and more people are finding out about this channel, and so I'm so super stoked because one of our viewers, Maw, sent me his game in my email, the SGF file, and I'm super stoked to cast this game. This is an amazing game. And so the title on his file was Road to 1K. So I'm going to assume that he is the one in black. So let me introduce the players right now. I know we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Just to show you guys a little bit about the beginning moves, so to speak. But the player that's playing the black stone, I'm predicting, is Maw Atta, and playing against an opponent who we do not know any info on. The only thing that we know is that he is a 2K player, ranking of 2Q, and he is the one in white. So if you guys want me to cast some of your games in the future, please send me the SGF file with some more information. Tell me which stone color you guys are, who's your opponent, what's your ranking, what platform are you playing it on, because as far as I was able to tell, Maw told me that he was playing on Sea Ghost Space Bond. I'm assuming it's Sea Goban, which is, I believe, is a KGS affiliate, KGS server for this game. And so I'm super stoked. And so let's just get straight into it. But for future reference, if you guys want to send me some files, please, by all means, go ahead, send me some of your amazing games, and I can't wait to cast them. And we will be going, just for you guys who are currently up to date with my channel, we will be going into professional games very soon. So we're going to be doing commentation on professional games at my current rank, and then a year, maybe 2 years from now, as I'm constantly doing this, I'm going to go back to those commentary games, and you can see the growth of someone who's just starting out, as well as yourself. It's a great reflective growth type of visual documentary, whatever it might be. So I'm super excited, and so that's the plan. We will be going into professional levels of play. So right now, currently, most of the games I've been doing have been amateur ranking / beginner ranking. And amateur doesn't mean that you are not advanced. It just means that you are before a professional player, if that makes sense. So the ranking before professional is all considered amateur. So we will go into professional analysis, and I can't wait because I want to see how badly I screw up a 9 non-professional gameplay. So we'll see. But if you guys have a professional game that you would like me to cast, please write it in the comments below. Send me the link if you can, or let me know if it's already available on any of the Go platforms, their SGF file or their Kifu, and then I'll be able to recreate it on OGS and then upload it and then cast a commentary on it. So let's get straight to the game, because right now we have the standard opening. So black did start with a very similar opening. We all took the corners right here. White took the corners down here. I believe this was the starting position. And what we can see is that the player in black, and I think it's Maw. Again, Maw, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're not the player in black, please let me know so I know that this is what happens when you guys don't give me enough information. I'm here to assume what it is. So I'm assuming, all right, so correct me if I'm wrong, that you are the player in black. And what's happening right now, as you guys can see, so if you guys are a brand new beginning player, what the players are doing right now is taking territory in the corner. So we have the top left, the top right, the bottom left, as well as the bottom right. And you can see that there's this weird formation, a knight's move away, where both players are playing to be able to defend their territory well. And this is a signal to the opposing players, like, hey, don't touch this spot. I got 2 stones that's a knight's move away, and it's surrounding this whole area corner. So this is my corner. This is your statement as a player, saying that this is my corner. And by the way, this is just an amazing shape right here. This is the table extension shape, or the trapezoidal shape, which is an extremely strong shape. And I've been studying Go, and I've been studying shapes with my mentor, Daniel ML01, or 001, as his YouTube channel is stating. But I am studying under him, and we are under the shapes lecture as of right now. And so I'm recognizing shapes left and right, and I can see right now, hold the phone, I can see right now that the player in white, the 2Q player, is building a passive-ish wall. He's saying that I'm in direct contact with you. I see you. I see that you're trying to take the top corner. You know what? You can take that top corner, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my influence. I'm going to try to disconnect you from these two stones while building influence in the center. And so the player in black, I don't know. Maybe he's going to try to do a surround right here, but you know, he can. At a point, he can build a base. And so if he's going to build a base, down here, he might be able to defend this little corner. At least the player in white might be able to defend this little corner right here and, you know, reduce black's territory. And so, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to reduce black's territory right now. So he's going for the 2-2 invasion. But this is going to be extremely hard to defend. White, you have two black stones right here, and you're playing right there. I'm not. Let's see what happens. But I think this is overall a dead stone unless he's forcing the move. It might be an intentional throwaway move for a later position of the board. Maybe he wants the black player to play a stone right here. Maybe, I don't know. But what we can see is that white's trying to defend this bottom corner, and you can see that black is now trying to extend out, but with the response, white is going to be like, if you're going to extend, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to extend myself and create this little artificial barrier so that we will not cross. And now black is connecting, and so white has to extend. So whenever your opponent player is attaching to one of your stones, so this is your stone and the opposing player is attaching to your stone, there is a proverb that says extend on the attach, okay? Or honey on the attach, if you are the one that's receiving the attachment. But always extend so that you can defend your stone right here. And right now, I don't agree with the extension right here. You're allowing yourself to get peeped through, and that could easily be stopped. But again, you have the resource to now extend even further because you have speed. Yeah, you allow them to cut through you. You can see that now white has officially cut the black group from here and these stones to those stones. And so that, you know, okay. And so, oh my gosh, this game. And so what's going to happen right now is that what we see is that white is trying to build influence in the middle of the map. Black has already taken hold of this territory right here. So he's already reducing white. White can't really go in. Yeah, white could play right here as an invasion tactic, but black can easily surround white's extra stone right there and entrapped and encamp these players. And so yes, Lion Guy size. So guys, we are on OGS, so they give us lifetime feed when people are streaming, and so I don't want that. Oh, I gotta have my coffee. Anyways, and so that's what we're seeing right now. But if you take a look now, oh my gosh, white is trying to contain black stone. Now originally, remember guys, this was originally black's corner, and so white is like, you know what, take that corner, take it. I'm going to try to find a way to surround you. I'm going to try to find a way to disconnect your stones from each other, and I'm going to try to find a way where I'm going to slowly chip away at your armor. There's a lot. If you can look at black's formation of the stones, it's strong, but there's still little holes in there that white can take advantage of. You know, white can easily play a stone right here to break through just a little bit some of that armor. And so it's you know, I love the speed that black is playing. I really do. You can see that he's moving a knight's move away to try to start surrounding this little area right here, try to trap white's stones right here. I'm going to use a different color right there. Try to trap white stones right there and try to gain that massive bottom corner. And so white sees that, and he's going to try to extend down, but he can't extend down. He can't extend down. He's too slow. He's too slow. Black already has a 3-stone extension, and white was trying to extend right here. Black is just going to cap him off. And so what would one do if you see this happening? Perhaps maybe playing right here as white. Before these stones were played, maybe play right here, as you do have a stone, a couple stones around you that you can fall back to, maybe. But then again, that's what I'm seeing. But you can see that black is building a very strong fortification in the center right here, as well as the top corner. And you can see that these two walls are going to play a huge role once we start going towards the center of the map. And so and this is the wonderful thing about Go, guys. Yes, it might seem that you are very scattered throughout, but as stones are being placed, as you know, you have a vision in your mind of what you want your final map to look like, and as you keep playing, it just, the whole image just unfurls out. And this is the beautiful thing about Go, is that everything happens in your mind during the first couple steps of the map. First couple placement of the stone, and then you kind of have an idea, okay, I want to play this way, and then you slowly try to fill in that image that you have in your head, and it's just slowly unfurls out to the point where whatever the final game might be. Now obviously you're up against an opponent who's doing the exact same thing, so it's like who's influencing who's reading a couple steps ahead just to get that final map on the board. And so this is amazing. And now what we see right here is black is trying to build a fortification wall right here, and he's also threatening white with a potential double Atari potential. All he has to do is place one more stone right here, lead white to go extend over here, and then he can pretty much cap him up. And that's exactly what he does. And so he does not want white to have any influence inside the center of this map. If he just lets that the stone go, it could cause a potential hazard. And so now the question is, what do you do? Now white's threatening this stone here. You could take, but then if you take, then all white has to do is start extending this way, and now these two stones are in trouble, and now you are at the momentum of the opposing player, and you don't want the opposing player to be and exactly, see, and there was a cutting point, and like I said, these two stones are going to be threatened. And so it's a lesser of two evils. Which one do you feel is going to allow you to play, allow you to have that idea in your mind without having your opponent break through? And so black had to threaten this stone with an Atari, but then all he has to do is extend out. I guess you can keep extending, maybe. And so, but unfortunately right here, white only has to extend this way. And so what happened right now is that with this brilliant move, with taking Sente, white took Sente away from the black stones. With taking Sente, what white did is now he's building a wall, and he's going to entrap these stones right here. And so, and you can see exactly that's what white's trying to do. He's trying to extend down so that black has no place to extend, because if black plays right here, then white is at the mercy of black potentially threatening these three stones. And so, the black stone sees that, and he's going to try to rush this capture race. This is a capture race at this point. Honestly, I don't think black is able to do anything about it. Okay, so what black might be able to do is capture this stone right here to open up some liberties for these outside stones right here. If he's able to capture this stone right here, he may be able to just squeeze white out of obtaining this whole entire area on the bottom. And I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's like, you know what, white, take this stone, take those stones. Those are completely dead. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to reduce your territory. I'm not going to allow you to take the whole pie. I want a slice of that pie. You don't take that pie. I'm going to take it. And so all he has to do is extend down or capture. And exactly, he captures. And so now essentially this group lives unless white decides to play right here to try to contain, but I don't think he can defend that easily. And so white was like, okay, fine, have that side, have that little bit of territory, that 10 points, woohoo. I'm going to try to break through this whole entire area right here. And so oh man, what black's trying to do now? He's going to try to capture this one. Oh, I don't know if white saw that. Yeah, he played right there. I don't know if that was a good move. Yes, white can take, opening up a position right here. White, black. Okay, maybe. Okay, woo. I think black has survived, but now black is going to threaten these 3 stones right here. So white has to start defending. I think white, you have to play at 011. White, you got to play at 011. What are you doing? I mean, yeah, you could connect. No, you should have played at 011. Oh no, he lost it. He lost these 4 stones. Oh, this hurts so much. He lost these 3 stones right here. White lost those 3 stones. White should have played at 011. If he threatened black with these 4 stones, black can't do anything. He cannot capture because these stones were still alive at the time. White didn't play here, or black didn't play here. You should. I think that was a big blunder right there. Now white's what he's trying to do is he's trying to contain, but I don't think he can contain black right now. In the bottom corner, I don't think he can contain black. Yeah, you can have this territory, but I think black broke through. I think black took this whole entire area right here, this huge area in the middle. And while he's taking those area in the middle, this is such an amazing match. I honestly think 011 I didn't agree with this move. I think 011 you were at a capture race. And oh man, that last little chunk right there, this bottom 3 stones, that was the weakest point in the chain, and black saw that and he was able to capitalize by playing at P4 or P5. And so now white, what are you going to do now? This stone better come into play, because if it's not going to come into play, it's a waste of a move. And that's the thing about Go. Every move that you make, you want to be as efficient as possible. You don't want to be making a move that's a potential throwaway, because then you give your opponent the ability to place a more efficient stone down. Oh man. Oh, what a match. Oh, and so what we see right here is that white has a nice bit of territory right here, but because black's presence is so strong, he's starting to break through the top right here. He wants to start capturing. He's going to threaten these stones while gaining influence in the center right here. And potentially what he's going to do is he's going to start extending down. He's just going to start extending down, creating a nice shape, right? And potentially threatening these stones right here. Exactly. See, so he's trying to build his fortification right here, and he might potentially just go down. White could play a threatening move right here, try to threaten those stones after the connect. But I think black's influence is going to get a little stronger after this, guys. Black could extend this way, black could extend down, and potentially starve out those stones in the middle right there. At least if I'm picturing the next like 10-20 steps, I think that's essentially what black is going to do. Oh man. Okay, white, your H17 stone better be that keystone, better be that most important move, because if it's not, I'm gonna be so mad at you. anyways, let's see. And so what's going to happen right here is that black is trying to defend. He's trying to defend this corner while pushing white, squeezing white into the center right here. Oh man. But white's like, you know what? Try it. I have a base. This is my base right here, and I'm going to grab these little bits of territory. So white is looking for that little extra bit of territory that might be worth about 12-ish points if I'm just estimating correctly right here. If I just estimate this is roughly around 12-ish points. That's a good sizable chunk of points. remember, it's not only the biggest territories, it's also the sum of territories that you want towards the end of the game, because that's the objective of the map, is to have the most territories and stones down on the board with also captures. And so I'll just letting you guys know, this is a Japanese rule where white does have an additional 6.5 points. And so white is still somewhat at an advantage, although I think he lost it right here with those groups of stones, because there is no 2 eyes, so the 2 eyes are gone. And so what we can see right here is white is trying to build a fortification right here, trying to push black into this corner while threatening those 3 stones. But black is like, nah, I see what you're doing, boy. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna block you. And so he's gonna block. I don't know what accent that was. I'm just super stoked right now. I mean, this is an amazing match. Maybe white, yes, white's gonna threaten that stone now, like I said he was gonna do earlier. And then black is fortification on that area. To threaten this stone? Are you trying to threaten this stone? Maybe go for a disconnect, perhaps, or threaten right here to threaten this stone. He might be trying to disconnecting these white stones from these white stones. And that would be the point of that move, because wherever white plays for the extension, black just Atari's out or Hane's out, and then there cuts it off. That could be what. And is black going to respond by playing right here? If he does, he's going to put himself at a double Atari. No, he's not. So he's going to allow white to form that extension. So I really don't... this move, maybe? I personally don't agree with that. We'll see what happens. But you can see that this is a huge line. So if black is able to build another line straight down, he actually might potentially, in the long run, capture this group. Because there's no room for an eye. The only way that white can survive is connecting right here. Right? That's the only way that this whole group is going to survive. If black finds a way to disconnect this group, this whole entire chain is going to die. Because there's not enough room for white to build 2 separate eyes. And again, you want to have 2 eyes to be able to live forever. A whole chain is captured if all the liberties are taken. And so white's trying to do that. White might try to be right here. If white plays at the, what is this, 017, he creates somewhat of a false eye for now. And if he's able to create another eye right here, then that will be the 2 eyes that connects everything. And so what's happening right here? Ooh, black, you better be careful. You're once, okay, black, oh, thank you. Oh, if you did not see that move, I would have flipped so hard. Oh, good. You saw that move. Most players, if they're most double Q digit players, including myself, if I was so focused on this chain being captured and like I was like, no, I need to keep this guy alive, I would have played immediately right here. Don't do that, because you saved this Atari for a much later time in case that there was a threatening on the stones. And so, oh, good. He saw that. I'm very happy right now. I'm very happy. Oh my gosh, what a game! What a game, guys! And Maw, this has been a fantastic game that you have played, my friend. Oh, this is an amazing game. Oh man. And so now white, you can see white's territory. If he's able to keep this group alive down here, if he's able to keep that group alive, he's going to contain this whole entire territory right here. I don't think black can invade that easily and defend that well, because white has a strong wall on both the top and the bottom pieces of that sandwich. So all black can do right now is start strengthening his fortification right here, and then and only then possibly try to go through the eastern side of white's units and potentially go in through the center right here to, you know, have a couple surround on these stones that are extremely far away from the rest of the units. So what black could easily do is play a knight's move right here to disconnect these stones from each other. That's actually what I would do, is play right here, and white sees that. That could be a potential move. So white decides to play where the attachment might be. Oh man, Oh man. And so white better connect right here, otherwise this stone's going to be captured, and then white's going to be at a disadvantage because now black can come through and start taking over this territory. White, what are you doing? White, what are you doing? No. defend, my friend, defend. You don't want black to take this. Thank you. Oh, that's like a total Sumego problem right there. Honestly, black can play right here and white has to connect. If black plays here, white has to connect. The reason why is because if white plays here, black plays down, then this whole entire group down here is dead. So let me show you that, guys, that. So if black plays here and white plays there, notice that this piece will be taken, but black just has to play here. And white has to find a way to extend out and then take, because if black plays on these two stones right here, what's going to happen is that this whole group is going to be disconnected and taken away. So that's a potential Sumego problem, or Tesuji problem, whatever that's called. It's still fairly new to the game. And so what's happening right here is these stones are dead. There's no way that that stone's gonna live. It only has 2 liberties versus this group right here has 3 liberties. So if you're gonna do a liberty captured race, it's not gonna happen. So black just has to play there and he's fine. Yeah, 2 liberties right here, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, black just plays there. If black did not respond to that, then black's in trouble, because now he's going to lose this whole top corner. So very good that he responded right there on the T16 route. Oh, why'd you play there, man? No, don't play there. That's a capture. Why? Why'd you do that? You just gave him a stone. And all he has to do is play right here. That he has 2 eyes. You just gave him a stone. Tanuki, out. Tanuki, out! Oh. My heart. I would have Tanuki'd out. If I know that those stones are completely dead, I'm gonna Tanuki out and gain influence elsewhere. I thought that was a mistake. So 2 mistakes happened. You gave him an extra stone. You know, yeah, you're 6.5 points ahead, but you gave him an extra stone. It's those units already dead. Why give him an extra stone? And then the blunder right here, where you didn't connect and threaten these 4 stones. I honestly think those were the 2 key moves that right now, what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's count. Who's in the lead? Well, if we count white's territory, white has this group right here. Okay, white has this entire territorial corner right there, and I think that's about it. So this looks to be roughly maybe I want to say 40-ish points, maybe 50. Okay, what about black? Black's whole entire territory is this chunk right here, this piece right here, because he did capture these stones up here, this whole piece up here, right, as well as potentially this piece, this corner right here, but I'm not going to count that just yet, okay? Because white still has potential to create 2 eyes in that corner. He has this overall corner down here, as well as this encampment right there. And I think that's it. So based on territorial wise, just rough estimation, I think black is still ahead by maybe, to my estimation, maybe 10-ish points, 10-15 points maybe. White does have a humongous territory right here, which is helping white, but black's territory, I mean, yeah, he has a whole chain down here, plus an extra 2, 4, 6 stones in his, you know, score. I think this game is in favor for black right now. I don't think white's going to win. White had the advantage early in the game because black's stones were all separated, but because white had a couple blunders here and there. I don't know. I think those 2 blunders were the biggest blunders. Oh man, this match, man. And this is an 8Q player up against a 2Q player, and that's a 6 level difference. A lot of you guys might think 6 levels is you know, not that much, but it's quite something. I mean, you know, and this just goes to show you, no matter what rank you guys are at, you can if you understand what your strategy is, and you understand, you know, the liberty chase, you understand the surround and all of that, you can potentially just overcome your opponent no matter what ranking he is. Now granted, if he's a Dawn level player or higher, they have a lot more experience, they played more games, so they have a lot more fighting experience. It's like, you know, if you're starting out to go fishing, like an amateur fisherman will just throw the lure into the lake, versus an experienced fisherman will be like, well, the wind is blowing in this direction, so the scent of the bait is not gonna attract the fish, so we got to go against the wind so it lures the fish out and then grabs bait, something like that. And so that's like the analogy that I have. Or if you want to think about martial arts, you know, an experienced black belt will know exactly where to move and to tackle the opponent, versus a brand new beginner might just go all in, a whole body tackle kind of thing, you know. Oh, is that MMA? Whatever the analogy is, you guys get the idea. And so exactly what I say this, if black played here, all he has to do is disconnect, and so white better connect. Exactly, white has to connect, otherwise he's at threat with losing those pieces, and that is something he does not want to do right now. Okay, so black played a brilliant move right here, threatening those stones, forcing white to pretty much go under his momentum. Now black has momentum, he's able to take lead into the game. What black is going to do is probably going to connect right here so that white doesn't break through, and this will be a co scenario. And co just means that, you know, players can go back and forth taking the same stone, but due to the rules you can't do that forever, otherwise you totally break your game. So so if black is trying to take this bottom corner, he has to find a way to prevent two eyes from being formed. But okay, I guess white's gonna play here and here. Is there a way? No, you can't stop this. White just has to play here and here. Black, what are you doing? Are you intentionally giving away pieces? White, all you had to do is play at the S4, and then here. What are you doing? Why'd you play a Q? Why'd you play a Q? Why did you play a Q1? What's going on? You're a 2Q player. You just need two eyes. You are able to contain those black stones. The black stones cannot live in there. Why are you playing it? Okay, are you just throwing away the game now? Are you pulling my strings? Okay, maybe there's a genius in this plan. Maybe he has a plan. Okay. So take the S1. Take the S1. Thank you. All right. So white intentionally threw away the stones. I don't think you needed to throw away the stones, but if you wanted to throw away a stone, fine. I think white intentionally threw away the stones. Oh, see, this is the problem. Now you're at a co. You have to defend these two stones right here. He's going to take it back, and now he's going to threaten this stone again. You have to take it. Come on. Build your eye. Build your eye. Okay. I don't know. I'm stumped, guys. Yeah, no, that's not going to do anything. He could just play right there at T5. Now he's inside your base. He's inside your base. You had all the means to contain him, and you didn't. You didn't. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Oh, this game, guys. So black knows. Yeah, I got white contained now. I got it. Yeah, I got it. And so now black's trying to. Yeah, black's gonna play F1. He's not gonna do anything too crazy. Connect. Thank you. Correct. Oh my gosh. I honestly think that white could have easily defended this way better. I think those extra moves, I could not see a formation of two eyes. If anything, you had all the means to create two eyes at any time. You had more than enough space to defend, and I think those extra moves were a waste. Now black is trying to capture these stones right here, and so he's going to extend his wall right here, and so white has to respond, play right here, or connect. Yeah, connect. And so to save these stones, now guys, remember, he has to save those stones. If he does not save those stones and doesn't create two eyes, he lost the game. Okay, right now it's a very close game. It's still a close game. Okay, it's still close. Although black has captured 14 pieces, it's still a close game. Okay, black is ahead based on just captures by 1.5 points. Just 1.5 points right now on captures alone. I'm also including the 6.5 additional points. And so if white is able to just come back just by even an additional 3 territories, just be 3 territories ahead of black, white is still in the lead. Remember, the objective of the game is to get the most territories in relation to your opponent. Even if you're only 1 territory above your opponent, you still win the game. And so white's still in the game. He still has a chance. So let's not count on what. Why did you move there? Black just extends out. Black is just gonna extend out. Why'd you move there? This group is dead. Yeah, you can try threatening him. He's gonna block you. Yeah. And so white's trying to contain these 5 pieces. Oh, he might be able to. He's gonna cap right here. Okay, he's gonna cap. Oh no, he's not gonna be able to, because black can just play right here, doing a double ko, or sorry, not double ko, double Atari. He's gonna threaten these 2 stones. All he has to do is disconnect right here, and this overall black group is going to be alive. Why are you doing that? Oh, okay, so he's going to try to defend this piece by doing a tiger's mouth type of situation. All he has to do is connect right here, take the white stone away, right? Because he still has 1, 2, 3 liberties after he captures that stone, exactly. So he still has 3 liberties. So he can play this move anytime. This is going to force white to extend one or the other because black is able to open up his liberties. And so now what's happening is that black might be able to connect right here. Yes? No? Oh! I did not see that. He's threatening this whole group. What? Oh, you. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's so mischievous. White just plays right here. And he has 1 eye, and all he has to do is connect, and then he has another eye. Oh my gosh. This game. Oh, white just lost this whole group right here. Black just plays here, and then white loses his group. If black recaptures his ko, white loses his whole group. I think the game is done. I think black won. There's nothing white can do. He's lost an additional 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points just by that one move. Oh, the stress. White, connect. You're gonna die. Oh. No, this group is already dead. Even if white tries to connect, that group is already dead. Because if white connects, black just extends, and there's nothing white can do. White captures, black plays right here. There's no more 2 eyes. You can't form 2 eyes at that point anymore. There's nothing you can do. Unless he connects the whole group to this whole chain. There still might be a way to save that group. But white has to connect. Connect! Unless, yeah, white has to connect. White has to connect. There is a way to save that group. White has to connect at the N19. White, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Yeah, I get you're trying to defend this overall territory. Oh, this hurts so bad. This hurts so bad. If anything, you need to defend your disconnect right here. You need to connect these two stones together. Yeah, okay, you have an Atari right there, but these two stones, a connection right here would be nice. Just saying. And so what White's trying to do right now is connecting all the disconnect points. I don't think he needs to. Even if Black comes in, then White can come here and then just block it off, and that's it. The game is set and match. Black won. That's it. Black won. Guys, this was a crazy match. This was an absolutely crazy match. Maw, thank you so much for setting me in this game. Oh man, I think White had those two blunders. Guys, let me know in the comments below, which move did White blunder on? What was it that he or she should have seen to save this game? White was in the lead for a good portion of the game. I mean, if you saw, Black's units are so spread out. White had every opportunity to cut in, go through, and dominate. White had a strong influence in the middle, and you can still see White still has a strong influence in the middle, but he allowed Black to slip through. He allowed Black to spread out, and he kind of made a couple moves that were very questionable. It's like throwaway moves, especially this move up here, move 156. That was a throwaway move, in my opinion. He should not have played there. He should have tanukied out and gathered influence elsewhere. So, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this game. Maw, thank you again so much for sending this. This was an amazing match. A single-digit Q level. I loved it, and I hope that you have been doing very well in the games currently and getting up to a 1Q status, since you did title this Road to 1Q. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Go commentary.